I just recorded loads and it wasn't even recording. Right. So many of you said you wanted like a quick mum go-to, like everyday look. This is probably a bit more than everyday, but it was a 10-minute look, and I'm including, got them in my Tupperware, I'm including loads of different products from High Street, and there's a couple more expensive ones thrown in there. But yeah, I hope you like it. Let me know below what you think, and let me know what you want to see. And if you let me know below, then I can kind of like flick through and have a look at them all. I'm using the 9-piece brush set as well from Fierce Face, and I've added a code below. And yeah, I'm going to do it now. So I hope you enjoy. I'm not going to do it how I would do it as a makeup artist. I'm going to do it more how I think everyday people that maybe aren't trained in makeup or they're not used to wearing a lot of makeup would find the easiest way. But it's how I would teach somebody to do it on themselves if they're a beginner and not that experienced. So I'm going to start with, this is a little bit more high end, this product, but it's amazing. It's the Elemis Pro Radiance Illuminating Flash Balm. I just think it's really nice under makeup. I don't wear this on its own as a moisturiser. I only wear it under makeup. I just think it acts as a really good primer. I'm not going to use any other primers. If I was going to use a primer, I do actually use the YSL one. It's like sparkly. I'll find out what it is. If you want to know, just ask below and I will find the name out. I have tried other primers, but I just prefer that one. The NYX one's actually pretty good as well. So I'll put that on my skin. Ooh, I've broken out so much. I don't know why. I don't know why. My skin looks a lot pinker on camera as well. So, right, first off, when I go on a night out, I will always do my eyes first. But because I'm doing a quick daytime look, I'm going to go in with my skin first. It's just quicker and it's easier if you're a beginner. This is really high coverage. The other one I would use would be the Bourjois Healthy Mix, but that's been discontinued. So I wanted to use one that you could buy. So this is a full coverage. If you want in a light or medium coverage, I will have a look for you. But I would wear this if I was maybe going like shopping or somewhere where I wanted a little bit more coverage and I wanted it to last on. It is amazing. Like, you can use this as a concealer as well. So on the next step where I do concealer, loads on there. The next step where I do concealer, I'll remind you that you can use this as a concealer. So I'm going to use the Fierce Face Airbrush Finish brush just to blend that in. I'm just using circular motions. You'll notice I do some on my neck because this is a little bit darker than where I would be at. If I drag it down, it just gives a seamless look. So this brush is really nice. If I need my light on, oh no, it's too bright. This brush is really nice. It's got that domed kind of like stippling head, and it really works the product into your pores. I have quite open pores, large pores on my nose, and here as well. See that? It's like a hole, and it's really annoying. So yeah, this would be a good foundation for daytime. It's got a dewy finish, so it's really good for dry skin. I do sometimes get oil in my T-zone and I don't feel it goes greasy, but I'll show you how to set this look anyway. What I like about this, because it's a heavier finish, but it's not matte and it doesn't look cakey. Because it's a heavier finish, I feel like it's just really long lasting, and it's a good one because it's thick, like it's creamy. So it's a good one if you're wanting it on in the morning and then maybe you're going out and you're just wanting something that's going to last you all day. It doesn't sort of like slide off. So this would be that would be the base. Done. Just loads of like pressing it in with the brush. There, done. Right, foundation done. Next thing I'll do is my brows. So just make sure that I mean, I do my brows after my foundation because I like to just run the brush over just to make sure that there's no kind of like gap around them. So brows, this isn't how I do my brows every day, but this is how I'm going to show you because it's easier and it's good for beginners. So what I'm using is I think this is Rimmel. This is Rimmel eyebrow pencil, nice and sharp. And I'm going to take it just along the bottom like that. And then I'm going to use the brush. It's really hard to do without the mirror in front of me. And I'm just going to drag it up. So this isn't really going to give as much of a hair stroke look as using the angled brush, but it's going to give you, you see the difference, it's going to just give you a little bit more density. And then what I always do is feather a line. I'll do the bottom line first, then the top, like that, and then just give it a little brush. I mean, this is like your quick mum makeup. So again, not how I do my brows on a night out, but it's just giving a little bit of something in there. And you can then, after, take it through the middle. You see, it's just giving me a brow that still looks quite natural. But this isn't really giving like really defined hair strokes. It's just giving just a bit more depth to the brows. I always feel like I'm quite happy going out without makeup on, but I always feel like when my brows are done, even if I've got no other makeup on, it just makes me look so much better. Brows nearly done. And what I'm going to do now with those, I'm going to take this NYX Control Freak brow gel, which will make the hairs look a lot more defined and give it more of a set look, like so. I'm like really aware of the time on these, because I know these IGTVs you get like 15 minutes and I have a tendency to waffle. So I've done some brows in there, probably a bit bigger than I normally do, but you can just, that's another thing I do as well. If you feel like the down bottom line, just flick your finger up. I've got no makeup on the eyes, so it's not going to affect anything. Now I'm going to go in with, this looks battered now. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I really like NARS Radiant Creamy, but it is quite expensive. I think it's about £40. This one is a lot cheaper, and they often do 3 for 2s. So I thought I'd show you with this one, because I know obviously not everyone has the budget to spend loads and loads. And to be fair, I use this one all the time. So that's the Fit Me. You can go in with a brush or a blender. I'm just going to go in with a blender. And just dab it on. This is a damp blender as well. And what I do as well, where I've got the product on, I'll dab it over my eyelid. And this is just a really quick way of giving you a little bit of a base. Obviously, when you're being quick. And then often I'll add a bit in there as well. I'm trying to do it on the camera without using the mirror. I'm like trying to do this quick, because I know you all wanted like a quick 10-minute look. So there, you can see that's quite a good base now. So the next thing I would do, this is a premium product, and this is one product. Along with foundation, powder is one product that I think is worth splurging on. So if I was going to do a combo, I would rather go cheaper concealer like this Maybelline Fit Me and a dearer powder, rather than expensive concealer and a cheap powder. I just think it's really worth investing in a powder. So I'm going to use Fierce Face brush. This is a tapered highlighting brush. I'm just going to use it for my powder, because I've got a couple of these brushes. I'll put a little bit under there. But you can quickly bake, which is what this technique is. You can quickly bake in the morning, because as you can see, it takes about 5 seconds just to get a bit of powder on. Then you can finish the look. So I thought I'd make this easy. So what I've done, I'm going to use bronzer. A matte bronzer is the eyeshadow. Again, it's a good way of saving money, and it's a good way of doubling up on products, especially if you're in a rush. So I'm going to just place a bit under there. This is a Fierce Face blusher brush. Just a little bit there, just to give a little bit of contour. Just a bit around there. Right, so after that, I'm going to take the same bronzer. I'm going to use the Fierce Face Eye Blending Brush. That's that one. This is really nice and fluffy. And I'm going to go into my eye socket with some of that bronzer. That's Hoola by Benefit, by the way. So I'm going to go into my socket, just put a bit of that over. The other brush you can use as well, which I'll show you, is the eye shading brush. If you want like fatter brushes, so I'll show you the fatter brush, like this. all over there. See, just giving a little bit of something on the eye. And the other eye. I mean, I can do this. I literally can do this look in 5 minutes. It's just taking me longer because I'm waffling, as usual. So, little trick now with the eyes is, this is Morphe eyeliner in Richie. This is a brown. So what I will do when I'm in a rush with my eyes, just line a bit there. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Bit there. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. And then get a brush, which is this one, which is the pencil brush. I'm going to do it without my mirror because I think it's going to be a lot easier. Fluff it like that along there. You see? Or you can use your finger. Do my finger on the other side so you can see. Just a really quick look. Adding a bit of definition. We don't want to add death to our faces. Bit of definition along your lash line. You see? Bit of definition, and then you can go back with your bronzer. Add some bronzer over it. We're losing daylight now, aren't we? Already. It's supposed to be coming into spring, and we're losing daylight. Like that. So that is just given a bit of definition on the old eyes. You can do it underneath, but I'm not going to bother. Lashes. So that is all you need. It's like a bronzer. What I like about that eyeliner is that it's a really smudgy one. So, I'm running out of time. I've got a minute and a half. I'm going to have to edit a couple of bits out of this or speed them up. I'll speed them up. But I'm on 13 and a half minutes and I've been talking. So this is definitely a 10-minute look. This is Bad Girl Bang Benefit. Nice mascara. Sometimes I feel like it smudges underneath. Love the Clinique mascara, but I haven't got any of that left. So I thought I'd show you with this. This is good for like nights out, but I do feel if you don't set your under eyes properly, you do get a bit of smudge. Right, Sleek Rose Gold blusher. Again, love it. It's got a bit of a bit of blusher. This has got a bit of a highlighter in as well. Bit of that on the cheeks. Running out of time. Not brushed off my highlight, my powder. Get your powder off. Baked in. That will last you all day. And I'm gonna go and do my lips with, this is NYX, like a really neutral NYX one. Really nice. Like, this is one thing that I love. I love Morphe Backseat Love as well as a lip liner. I love a nude that you can just go like that. It doesn't matter if you're in a rush because it doesn't really, it's just really creamy. It's not going to look a mess because it's basically like lip colour. You can just do it dead quick like that, all over, like a lipstick. There we go. Air up. There we go. That is it. Actually, there's an additional bit you can do if you want. You can take a shimmer. This is Charlotte Tilbury. Doesn't have to be Charlotte Tilbury. There's many more cheaper versions on the high street. And if you are feeling a little bit fancy, you can just dab a bit of that on with your finger or a brush. Which always looks cute. There we have it. School run. I woke up like this. I didn't. 10-minute glam for the school run using not many products. Where I put the liner on, you can just go over with lip balm and it's nice. It keeps your lips hydrated but gives them a bit of colour. There you go. I'm doing this so you can see it. 10 minutes, bit of something on the face. I'll have to like get a clip of me before and after so you can see. Hope you enjoyed that. That is quick. I'll list all the products below. Let me know what other videos you want to see. And we can work our way up and we can start looking at more advanced looks. I was trying to do that really quick, so I couldn't kind of like really go into everything, but definitely recommend those products, especially with that slightly heavier foundation, because that gives it more of a flawless look with a glow.